总统莅临。
Ladies and gentlemen, Her Excellency President Tsai has arrived.
Thank you so very much.
受勋人 Chairman Ross蕾緹
It's always such a great honor to see you and to greet you. Thank you for this incredible honor. I'm greatly touched.
More detail, but this is something we have to do.
Oh my gosh.
To show our appreciation.
And we're sorry we have to reschedule because of the budget once and again, but it was going to happen and here we are.
Yes, I'm so nice. It's so nice to see you here.
Thank you. And you know our delegation, Congressman
It's an honor.
来提出国会联络团。
总统颁授美国联邦众议院外交委员会荣誉主席罗斯蕾緹南特种大綬卿云勋章仪式开始。宣读宋词。美国联邦众议院外交委员会荣誉主席罗斯蕾緹南为杰出之政治家，才游卓越，智虑恢宏，致力促进中华民国台湾与美国之友好合作关系。成效斐然，深为中华民国台湾政府及人民所感佩。中华民国台湾政府依据《勋章条例》第8条之规定，经总统明令颁赠罗斯蕾緹南主席特种大綬卿云勋章一座，以表彰其卓越贡献。中华民国107年4月2日于台北。
Citing the Republic of China, Taiwan, and the United States of America and people of the Republic of China, Taiwan. In recognition of Chairman Yuram's and by presidential decree, hereby
恭请总统授勋。
President Tsai will now confer the Order of Officious Class with special grand court upon Chairman Ross Leighton.
Thank you. Thank you so much. This is ouch. No.
总统致辞。
The President will deliver some remarks.
美国众议院外交委员会罗斯蕾緹南荣誉主席，我们谭尼众议员，还有各位女士、各位先生，大家好。30年来，罗斯蕾緹南荣誉主席在美国国会大力支持台湾，促进台美关系的发展。今天很高兴代表台湾人民颁赠特种大綬卿云勋章，感谢我们罗斯蕾緹南荣誉主席的贡献。
On in the U.S. Congress, promoting the development of precious cloud with special grand court on Chairman Ross Leighton to thank her for her contributions.
罗斯蕾緹南荣誉主席除了推动很多对台湾友好的重要的法案跟议案，那么也曾经在国会召开多场以台湾为题的听证会，并且敦促美国行政部门应承诺台湾关系法，履行对台军售的承诺。在经贸关系上面，罗斯蕾緹南荣誉主席也支持台美洽签自由贸易协定，强化彼此的伙伴关系。对于台湾的国际参与，罗斯蕾緹南荣誉主席更是积极发声，支持台湾参与世界卫生大会以及国际民航组织等国际组织。
Free trade agreement that will strengthen our mutual partnership organizations like the WHA and ICAO.
罗斯蕾緹南荣誉主席跟我认识多年，跟许多台湾政界人士都是好朋友。虽然今年底即将任满卸下公职，依然持续将台美的友好的友谊传承给新进的议员，帮助台湾结交更多的好朋友。
Chairman Ross with many political figures in Taiwan, and although at the end of this year, she will pass on the tradition of Taiwan-U.S. partnership and friendship to the incoming representatives and help Taiwan make more friends.
那么在这里，我也要欢迎谭尼众议员首次来访，跟台湾有更深入的交流。那么上个月台湾旅行法的正式生效，台美关系又往前迈进一步。 这些都要归功于美国国会对台湾的坚定支持，也感谢2位议员联署支持这项法案。
I also want to take this visit and a chance to get to know Taiwan better. When the Taiwan Travel Act became
台美之间坚实长久的友谊是许多人的努力逐步累积的心血。我要再次特别感谢罗斯蕾緹南荣誉主席多年来的付出，我们永远珍视这份情谊。欢迎您之后也会常常来台湾走走。
The cumulative efforts of God over the years.
Thank you.
We'll always treasure your friendship and please come visit us often and
I
see
will.
more of Taiwan.
我们也期待未来台美关系不断的提升，透过各领域的合作，共同创造更多丰富的成果。谢谢，谢谢大家。
We also hope that in the future.
请罗主席致辞。
Very much. I am truly humbled to receive this incredible award. Thank you so much for this tremendous honor, President Tsai, and I want to thank you personally for this special recognition and for receiving our wonderful congressional delegation. You've already presented Congresswoman Claudia Tenney from upstate New York, a valuable member of the very powerful Financial Services Committee, because they handle the money parts. So I have to be very nice to her. And we've also joined by professional members of our foreign affairs staff, both Republicans and Democrats, showing you what strong bipartisan support Taiwan has in the halls of Congress. And it's been too long since I've been here, so I'm so happy to be back. And thank you that I'm glad that you said that I'm welcome back at any time. So now that I'm retiring from public life, I'm going to take you up on that offer, Madam President. But with the 39th anniversary of the Taiwan Relations Act just 8 days away, I'm proud to say that the U.S.-Taiwan relations are stronger than ever. And all you have to do is look at the new AIT compound that is scheduled to begin in just a few months. And there's always room for improvement in these relations, however. We all know that. But that's a big part of why we are here, to see how we can make the U.S.-Taiwan relationship and the U.S.-Taiwan partnership and collaborative efforts ever stronger and build on that already strong relationship. For as long as I've been in Congress, and thank you for reminding me how many years that's been, Taiwan and the issues that are important that face this island nation have been near and dear to my heart. As some of you may know, I was born in a communist regime, what is now ruled by Raul Castro. So I know somewhat and it brings me closer to the Taiwanese people, because I was 8 years old when my family and I had to flee communist aggression in the Castro regime and came to the wonderful country that opened up its arms to me, to my family, and to thousands and thousands of Cuban refugees. So we know what it's like to be brutally repressed by human rights violations that occur, whether it's in Beijing, whether it's in Havana, wherever they may occur. And that experience taught me what it's like to be bullied by a communist regime, whether it's, as I said, a regime in Beijing or a regime in Havana. It made fighting back against oppressive regimes wherever they may be. And sadly, there are too many places in the world with these oppressive regimes. One of my highest priorities during my service in the United States Congress. And while meeting with President Tsai in just a few minutes, I plan on discussing how the United States can help her administration, the parliament members who are here, increase your political, your economic, and your military flexibility so that you can be less dependent on the mainland. Because over the years, we've seen how Beijing can use its military might, can use its economic might to intimidate and to pressure other countries. So from its military buildup and shows of force in the South China Sea to pushing Panama to cut ties with Taiwan, to blocking Taiwan from participating in international organizations, China's aggression seems to be only getting worse. The Chinese leader has made this all too clear, as we have seen in his bloody battle speech just last month. But Taiwan has a special place in the heart of all Americans. We know Taiwan for the special bond that we have with the people of Taiwan, its vibrant economy, its open society, its free media, its freedom of expression, the human rights that are respected and revered in this country. These are fundamental reasons why the United States is such a strong partner for Taiwan. And these are rights that the Chinese people only dream of ever having. But here in Taiwan, they're alive and well and practiced and revered every day. And they're values that make the United States and Taiwan natural partners. And it's a beacon of freedom in the Pacific. It's an economic powerhouse, and it's a key U.S. ally. So Taiwan has shown the world what can be achieved when policies of free will and innovation are allowed to flourish. Policies that are in direct opposition to those in Beijing. And that's why it is so important that we ensure that Taiwan remains Taiwan. Whether it's new trade deals, whether it's new weapon systems, increasing ties in Latin America, strengthening participation in all sorts of international organizations, we've got to work together to ensure that Taiwan has all of the tools that she needs to defend herself from Chinese aggression and coercion. So our congressional delegation looks forward to these days in Taiwan and to discussing all of that with President Tsai today. But again, I am deeply humbled. I am so honored. And I'm going to tell my family that they have to treat me much better now that I have. I'm going to put this on every morning before breakfast, and we'll see what happens. So thank you, President Tsai. Thank you for this great honor. And this is an unbelievable day, and I will make sure that my grandchildren know all about it. Thank you. Muchísimas gracias.